This graph gives information about the processor's flow chart of milk. To begin with, we can see that there are several sections in this picture, including cow grazing, refrigeration, storage, milk tanker daily delivery to dairy, milking machine twice a day, cheese, cream and butter, milk pasteurized and packaged, and supermarkets and shops. According to the graph, it begins with the process of cow grazing. People store the fresh milk into fridge before being delivered by a milk tanker. Last but not the least, it ends with the process of selling milk in supermarket and shops. In conclusion, I think this is very beneficial because it tells me the information of processes flow chart of milk. This graph gives information about the process of pour raw tea and ripe tea. To begin with, we can see that there are several sections in this picture, including pan frying, rolling, drying under the sun, fermentation by mold, compression, aging by storage and compression. According to the graph, it begins with the process of pan frying. It takes 2 days to become loose raw tea after being dried under the sun. Last but not the least, it ends with the process of compression, and it takes 3 days from loose ripe tea to become pure riper tea, while it takes 1 week to be vintage pure raw tea. In conclusion, I think this is very beneficial because it gives information about the raw tea and ripe tea. This graph shows information about 100% health. To begin with, we can see that there are several sections in this picture, which are diet, nutrition, spot fit, and sleep. According to the graph, it begins with the process of diet, nutrition. People need to have physical activities to achieve spot fit. Last but not the least, if people want to sleep well, they will need mental health. In conclusion, with motivation, people can have motivated to digest the nutrition. This graph gives information about the processes flowchart of water cycle. To begin with, we can see that there are several sections in this picture, including dam, water treatment plant, drinking water, recycled water, household wastewater, treated water, wastewater treatment plant, and so on. According to the graph, it begins with the process of raining into the dam. It takes 2 days for plant to process water into drinking water. Last but not the least, it ends with a process of pouring excess treated water into the river. In conclusion, I think this is very beneficial because it tells me the information about the process flow chart of water cycle. This flowchart shows information about how the water cycle helps the environment to maintain homeostasis. To begin with, we can see that water from lakes, rivers, and ocean evaporates and becomes vapor in the sky. According to the graph, vapor transports to cloud, becomes water, and precipitates back to the land, lakes, rivers, and oceans. Last but not least, precipitation and surface runoff percolate to land and then coverage with groundwater flow and return flow, and eventually flow to the ocean again. In conclusion, water cycle is really important to not only people's living but also the nature environment as a whole.
If you don't want to miss these useful videos, please subscribe the channel and click on notification icon. You'll get notified once a new video is uploaded. Please share with your friends and family if you think it's useful to them. And if you want us to make more videos on specific topic, leave comments. And finally, thanks for watching.